I'm Steve Carley, I'm here with Worcester News, and we're here with Mark Selby, head of the Premier League snooker in Melbourne. And welcome, Mark.
Thank you.
I was going to ask, how much has the Premier League snooker boosted support for snooker around the country? It's quite a phenomenon at the moment.
Obviously, to have something like the Premier League and, like you say, to get it round in different cities, I think it's great.
This is the league's second visit to Melbourne. What do you think as Melbourne as a venue?
Yeah, I think it's good. I've never been to the theatre as such, but I mean, I've been to Melbourne a couple of years ago when I used to play in the Benson Edges qualifier at the Willie Thorne Snooker Club, so I've been here as a place, and obviously, like Melbourne, yeah, it's great, and I hear that there's a lot of support tonight as well, so looking forward to it.
And with Kidderminster, Worcestershire's now got two venues on the Premier League circuit. Do you think, is there a reason for this? Is there something about snooker in this area?
Well, I'm not too sure, but I mean, obviously, from what I hear tonight, I mean, snooker seems to be quite popular in Melbourne and around this area. I mean, it seems to be a full house tonight, so I mean, I suppose that's the reason why they're putting more and more tournaments across this way.
And having a sport and having snooker's presence in the counties, will there be a boost for the game at local league and grassroots level?
Yeah, definitely, and I mean, a lot for juniors more than obviously the seniors, and we need to try and progress a lot more juniors coming through. So we've got some top class players playing in the league, and obviously some of the juniors, it's going to be their heroes, a lot of O'Sullivan and Stephen Hendry, people who they've looked up to in the past, so obviously it's a prime chance for them to come and see them. Just
looking at the schedule, I mean, you were in Shanghai last week, you were in Glasgow week coming up, and in Melbourne this week. It's a busy schedule.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it gets tiring, but I mean, we can't really complain because you'd rather be playing all the while than none.
And finally, looking at snooker on a more global scale, we had the Shanghai Masters last week, Ding's here playing tonight. Is it inevitable maybe things like the World Championship and other events might start moving outside of this country?
Depends, I suppose. It all comes down to financial, obviously, money. I mean, but I mean, who knows? At the minute, it's great at Sheffield, and hopefully, my opinion, hopefully it stays in Sheffield.
And finally, any tips that you could offer any budding sort of snooker amateurs out there?
If you want to become a snooker player, then obviously you've got to give it all and put the hours in and dedicate yourself to it, and obviously give it your best shot.
For the Worcester News, here with world champion Ronnie O'Sullivan, head of the Premier League snooker in Melbourne. Can I ask how much has that boost to snooker as the Premier League been, do you think, Ronnie?
Yeah, I think it's been a great tournament. You know, it's been going for years now, ever since I've turned professional. But it's great. You know, it's great. One night, packed audiences, and it's good.
You find things like the shot clock and the timeouts, does that help the game for you?
It's all right. You know, probably I don't really need a timeout and a shot clock. I think I'd get on with it pretty much anyway. I've never really hanged about, but I think it was just brought in because they wanted quick fire snooker. But sometimes it catches you out, you know, and you can get a bit hurried and lose your rhythm and whatever. So it's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes.
This is the league's second visit to Melbourne. And what do you think of the venue?
Yeah, no, it's a good venue. You know, good theatre atmosphere. So yeah, it's nice.
The league also comes to Kidderminster in Worcestershire, so there's a couple of venues on the circuit now. I mean, is there something about this area for snooker, do you think? Is there a good fan base?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's quite a good area for snooker. There's some good amateur players around here, good league snooker. So yeah, I think it's good to come here and play.
Do you think it's a boost for the grassroots and the local leagues in the area to have this sort of talent coming to the venues?
Yeah, if it hopefully people see it and young kids get a little bit of a buzz from it and maybe want to go down to snooker and start playing snooker. It's a good thing, yeah.
And finally, any tips for any budding snooker players in the area you might be for?
Just enjoy it, keep potting balls, practice, you know, be dedicated, but above all enjoy it and just be fearless.